scintillating and miraculous greetings. I am your host, Dr. Supriya Kumaravelan, and I am here with my very lovely guest today. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be very fabulous because my guest is so inspiring. And I'm talking about my guest. So if you want to check it out, who is she that lovely that you have to check out this video. Here is my lovely guest, Dr. Diana. Dr. Diana, welcome to our show. And it's been a great privilege and honor for me to host you on the platform of Kiddos, Miracles, Kiddos Latte Show. Can you hear Dr. Diana? Yeah, you're mute, please.
All right.
So how are you? How is life?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you? How is Indian today?
Yes, everything is going great because we have a lovely guest. That's what I said. So, Dr. Diana, people are waiting for to listen your inspiring life journey. So, kindly enlighten the world. Who is Dr. Diana and what is her very special, very inspiring life journey?
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Supriya. Very wonderful show, and to also appreciate the organizers and the brain behind this program. I'm very honored to be on the program today, and I say thank you to everyone. Thank you to the organizers. You know, so my name is Dr. Adepoju Oluwatosin. I'm a Nigerian. I reside in Lagos precisely. You know, quite quite a lot of things are not known about me, even though you know people see me a lot around. You know, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an educationist. You know, and a lot of people always question the fact that, oh, you are so young and you're a doctor. How is that possible? You know, so I thank God for this opportunity to be able to shed more light, or to be able to have the opportunity to talk about, my journey thus far. Aside from my journey started basically when, I think my journey has always been there right from when I existed. But I think it started officially when I recognized the person I am, you know, and I'm able to set out and discipline myself that, okay, this is what I want for myself. How can I achieve that? I set my target. I I work along with my target, and that officially should be while I was in the university, because I know that I lived some life that I don't care, things will happen automatically. But reality sets in for me, let me say, at that particular time while I was in the university. I had the support of my father, precisely because I lost my mom at a very initial stage. So it has actually been a very taxing one for me. So apparently I need to learn quite a lot of things by myself. I need to learn by myself, because I wouldn't have someone say, oh no, this is how to do this is how to do that. So it started like that. And and because me, I'm someone that I'm actually very ambitious. I'm actually an ambitious person. So I don't think the journey was that difficult for me to figure out. Challenges were there, coupled with where I came out from, being a Nigerian, being a black woman, and I want to do all these things at the same time. So, but at the end of the day, because I knew who I was, I knew who I wanted, then I was able to scale
Wow, this is really great. Dr. Diana, can you just adjust your volume because I'm getting so little less volume I'm receiving. So kindly
through.
increase your volume, please. Yeah,
Okay, I've done that. Sorry about that.
yeah. So now I can say I'm hosting a very special, a very powerful woman. But Dr. Dinah, I want to know, in everybody's life we face n number of challenges. Some people gives the definition of call them as problems, very stressed. But in your life, what kind of challenges you had faced? And now I am seeing a great new version of Dr. Dinah. So kindly enlighten the world with your great challenges and how did you overcome those challenges?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dr. Suprina. I think the very first thing, for me was that I knew there would be challenges. One of the basic challenges that I faced was, choosing between education and business. It wasn't actually a very easy journey because I wasn't so sure, you know, and I didn't have the resource, I didn't have the guide to say you can do both consecutively. Now I have the understanding that I can be a business person and I can still, do some studies and it all makes sense altogether. I didn't have that understanding. I didn't have the understanding about digital programs, about studies online, and to still meet up with course because I believe the basic um strength of your knowledge will be your experience. I don't feel being in the four walls of class is restricted or should be restricted. I mean, education should be restricted to the four walls of class. I believe what you are able to do outside, the four walls of classroom, matters a lot and they shape the kind of person you are. And in turn, you can say, yes, you are an educated person. So I didn't have access to those resources, digital form of education and the likes like that. So it was so tedious for me because I wanted to do both at the same time. But at the end of the day, I was left with just a choice, to choose either within education or to choose between business and life in itself. And I chose education, you know. And coming back to the reality of life now, I noticed that, I need business to float because being from a family that I actually had support, a little support from my father, but don't forget that I came from a home that I have no mother, to teach me some basic things about life, and the reality sets in big, big, big in the areas of finance, especially when I lost my dad, so I need to figure out everything. So apparently, I'm telling you, I'm an orphan now, at some young age in my life. So meaning I have to figure out practically everything about myself. I did not have the support at some point. It was cut off, so I knew at that particular point I have to be an independent person, I have to live my life. I have to live a life of impact. And a lot of people do ask me that, oh, but you are not really a big person. So how come you're also doing humanitarian activities? I said, well, that is part of me because I've always been a passionate person. I've always wanted to help people. In fact, the very first organization I started as a person was an humanitarian organization. It was never into business. Yeah. Every support I got then, everything because I used to host shows while I was in school. So anything I got then, I put it into humanity. I put it into support, to support the less privileged, and even it's still happening. I'm still doing it even in this. So I felt that I feel that makes me be to go ahead of quite a lot of my peers, because I try to always extend the little I have, to people outside there. So it puts me at the very um, at the very front line. It puts me out for recognition. And I could tell you that it is in this humanitarian effort that I've been able to acquire some recognition that I'm enjoying today. So I didn't have the support. I started on my own finance. I started on my own effort. And I think that is like the basic challenge for me. But I feel how I was able to overcome the challenge was that because I have this book, 10 Steps to Success. So I've always had that understanding that challenges will come. And I've always
Awesome.
had that vision of what I want, I must get it, a go-getter. So those have always been the guide for me. So it was actually not
Awesome.
so difficult to to scale through that path because I've had the understanding. The first thing to scale through, a problem is have the understanding of that problem. By the time you have the understanding, recognize the problem first, then try to have understanding of that problem, then automatically you will scale through. Yeah.
This is really great and powerful, Dr. Diana. And yes, after listening your life story, especially your challenges, I can say only one thing. It's just like success is to flow like water through a road of rocks. And that's what you are doing and you did with your challenges. You found golden opportunity behind every storm. Make use of that
Yes.
and move forward. That's the beauty, Dr.
Yes.
Diana. Thank you so much for this loveliest answer. And I'm sure this answer would have inspired millions and zillions and so many things. So great one, awesome. And my coffee is waiting for another answer. Dr. Dinah, we all know you're a great personality and you're doing wonderful. But still, we want to know what's your noble profession, what is your work profile, and how people can leverage from your great work.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll because I'm somebody that I'm a full business person to the core, and I can. I started my my career into proper world through humanitarian activities. So I have my NGO, that is ORION Empowerment Foundation. We try to sensitize the youth, on the need to be useful to themselves, on the need why they need to be useful to themselves, and how to go about it to be able to understand who they are. Because we believe that if you don't understand who you are, then you cannot understand the potential you have, then you cannot make use of the potential. So basically what the organization is all about is capacity building, and within that capacity building, we also do empowerment. We do outreach for vulnerable individuals, that is people of widows, um, orphans, just like myself. But I don't really consider myself like that, because I believe orphans are those that are not fed for themselves. But I'm grown up now, so I can fed for myself. So I'm always very passionate when I see things like that, coupled with my background. Then I venture into real estate. We do interior here. I have a firm, Treasure Land Court. It is into interior construction and the likes like that. People ask me, wow, construction, do you do construction as well? I say, no, yeah, we are more deeply into the interior service. You want to decorate your house, you want to change the outlook of your house, so yeah, we do that. We do that through Treasure Land Court. And we have other subsidiaries that order, like Treasure Land Tech, that some of our directors are managing, some of them which are my siblings, and other people that were able to conjure along the line. And we felt that, come, rather than doing this alone, why don't we collaborate? Let us do it under treasure so that we can go far. Because I already have the understanding on working in collaboration and how far one can go through collaboration. So it makes it it makes it very easy. I run quite a lot of, or I sit on board of a lot of other organizations like Christian Youth in Politics. It still has to do with youth. We encourage the youth to be actively involved in politics, because we believe that the future of every individual is majorly determinant, or is majorly dependent on the policies we make. And how can we get to that junction? We need to be actively involved. We need innovative mind. And a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm into politics full time. And come 2028, I'm proud to announce that I will be contesting, but I'll reserve the party, whatever, for now, as a great leader in my state, you know, in the state I represent. So coupled with that, we also assist women, basically women to enter into business, because we notice that in Africa, one of the most neglected people are our women. We believe women are to be in the kitchen, women women are to, the society dictates to a woman, to a lady child, to a girl child, who you should be. So we try to correct that notion and say, no, you can be more than what the society tells you you can be. You are the major determinant of who you should be. So you should try to go for what you want. So we try to give them that platform whereby they can float, to be able to express themselves. And this is one of my passion for entering into broadcasting, you know, because I did I worked with some Caribbean, station at some point. So we try to give the true nature or the true picture of Africa, and the struggle of an average African lady, and how we best feel they can submerge in that struggle. Because I've been there, I know what it looks like to be an African woman, and this is what you want to do, rather than what the society is dictating for you to do, you know.
Awesome. This is really a wonderful message. And yes, when you are talking about women empowerment, women liberation, and women upliftment, I think this work is really, really great. And here I would love to invite all the people to connect with Dr. Dinah. She is going to uplift you, she's going to show you the correct path, and she is going to transform your personality into the bestest one. So move on, connect with her, make your life meaningful, successful, and most importantly, a happier one. So thank you, Dr. Dinah, for your great work, and people would love to associate with you on your LinkedIn profile. And here is a way to get a lot of success, happiness, and lot and lot and lot. All right. So moving to this beautiful show with great, lovely Dinah, Dr. Dinah. Dr. Dinah, this is the time for you to tell about your experience, your opinion of Kiddos Miracles, Latte shows, or anything straight from your heart.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm always very opportune, and I'm always very excited when I see programs like this being floated, because one, it serves as a motivation. Two, it serves as an eye opener. So I'm very, very grateful, and I'm very happy for people that came together for this initiative, or the initiator of this program, because I believe my story, your story, and some other subsequent people that are going to join on this program will change somebody's life, will give somebody the motivation, will give somebody, the right thinking. So, okay, if she can do this, I can do this as well. So I'm always very grateful for programs like this, and I thank the organizers and every contributor to this great platform.
Wow. Thank you so much for these great, inspiring, and very motivating words. Your blessings will really, really count for us. And thank you so much once again for your great answer. Well, Dr. Dinah, we have come to an end of our journey, but every ending has a starting journey, as not the end. So I'm going to ask you promptly a few questions you call rapid the fire round, and you can answer accordingly. Dr. Dinah, your favorite coffee?
Coffee? Do I have a favorite coffee? I prefer tea. I think I prefer
Okay,
tea, I'm not
all
really a
right,
coffee type.
great one. Who is a role model of life, your life?
My role model will be Princess Diana in London. She did quite a lot of impact, even though you know, she was early to leave us. But I see myself being her in very few years to come. Yeah, so she's one of those people I look up to, even though she's no more. But yeah, I love what she did while she was alive.
Great one. Your one dream which you really want to accomplish. Your one dream.
No, I didn't get that.
Your
Can
one
you come
dream
again?
which your one dream which you really want to accomplish. You want to achieve it.
Yes, exactly, exactly what she did. She did quite a lot during her little time, you know, and
All
I
right.
believe that
And
I can do better.
your one dream, Dr. China, your one dream, motivated dreams.
Oh, my dreams?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
get that.
Your dream,
Okay,
your
yeah, my dream
wish.
is, yes, yeah. My wish is definitely for Africa region to get their path on the global stage. I'm always very passionate when it comes to Africa. And when I hear quite a lot of things about Africa, it is disheartening. And I believe quite a lot of information that are out there on Africa are distorted. Those are not the real reality or the real picture of Africa. So, I'm always, abased when I see things like that. And I really want Africa to get their space on the global world. So that's always my passion. So anything Africa, to uplift Africa, I'm always open to it.
Great, great. Your favorite color?
Oh, my favorite color is blue. That's weird. It's blue. I love blue color. I'm sure quite a lot of ladies
Like,
will want pink, but I love blue.
all right,
I
so thank
love
you
blue
so much,
color.
Dr. Diana, for coming to our show and really, really enlightening the whole show journey with your inspiring and very motivating life journey with Seth and with saying, always move on and never ever give up on your dreams. So, great thanks to you, Dr. Diana. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
very much
global
for having me.
audience, for always cheering us, motivating us. Stay happy, Helenati. Bye bye for now.